All right, and we're back. Sorry, I accidentally forgot to hit the record button for just a couple turns. Nothing really happened except Epirus attacked us again after our truce. So we are now fighting an Epirot army under Commander Phaedon. And yeah, we're in the woods here. We're fighting near Corfinium, which is the city that the Epirotes have besieged here. So I have a feeling that the Epirotes are going to retreat. Because I don't know why they didn't retreat at the start here. I mean, they don't really have the force to go against me at the moment. Let's get our main infantry forces just to get up here towards the Epirotes. Okay, we've got our slingers here too. Let's get them down there. We don't have too much cavalry, but I'll put them up on the right flank. Let's get the velites to sort of harass these guys. Okay, the enemy, they're getting their cavalry up here on the left. I've got hoplites here on the left flank, so I should have good enough spear support to handle them. Okay. Get the velites in closer. Get our hoplites to kind of box them in on the left side, and get our principes to sort of flank on the left there. And get our hastati to move in as quickly as possible. And get our general perhaps to flank on the right. Okay, so they have some Hittairoi. These are the general's bodyguards for Epirus. And we're hitting them from the side with our hoplites. Okay, they've got levy hoplites here in the center. Let's get our principes to move forward. Get our triarii in for support. Our cavalry, we've got enough troops here, no problem. Let's move these guys forward. Are principes routed? How? That's very strange. I wonder if the Bastarne used some sort of intimidation on our troops, some sort of ability. Okay, hit the Bastarne from the back. Again, this mod is focused on the Roman campaign, so enemies of Rome are buffed. Okay, our general hit them from the back. It's looking good. Wow, and we got hoplites running as well. These guys are light infantry, okay. Oh, are they retreating already? There's our general. pull him back here.
Your general now lies dead
No!
because of his foolishness.
Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Oh boy. Get our Equites out of there. Don't know how buffed those guys are. Okay, our hoplites are at least doing well against the Cretan archers. Yeah, I wasn't able to play this mod for a little bit, so again, this balance is a little shocking, but it makes sense. Yeah, these Bastarnae are really causing us problems. Okay, Cretan archers have routed. Yeah, mass rout, they are routing. Okay. Well, we lost our general. Lavinus. He was a good general, too. At least we took out most of their army.
Enemy army is in
72%.
Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
Oh boy. Well, I'll see you back at the campaign map. Okay, so here are the results of the battle. Not great. But again, I should have fought that battle better, should have committed more troops. Yeah. Second consul appointed, Publius Decius Mus. Oh, I like that. It's a moose. There we go. He's consul 2. That gives him +1 influence and +2 personal security. And he's civilized. Okay. Captain Tiberius, you're going to besiege this Epirote fort.
Settlement under siege, sir. Settlement under siege, sir.
They have 3 turns of food there, so that's not great for them. And Tarentum is not very well defended, so, you know, I could probably just kind of waltz in and take those Epirote territories. So that's good. I do wish they had waited, perhaps, a little bit, but that's fine. Okay, Corfinium is no longer under siege.
Yes.
Let's talk to the Gauls. How about alliance and trade rights? Okay, how about just trade rights? Well, never mind. Okay. So our captain is besieging the Epirote fort. Ariminum will fall in just a couple turns, so things are going okay. Let's end the turn here, see what happens. It is the winter of 279 BC, so of course our income has to take even more of a hit than usual. Okay, just one more turn for Ariminum, so that's nice. Let's end the turn here. Okay, so these rebels here under Amphimachos, they've got a lot of Italic troops, basically a basic Italic army with some Cretan archer mercenaries, so let's fight this battle on the battle map. I am concerned about my lack of family members. Okay, so let's get our troops deployed here. Our funditores are already fighting. Let's get our velites out in front to skirmish. The enemy's got their general on the right flank. You know, my general can probably go and snipe him. I know I'm being aggressive with my general again, but that's what I like doing. Comes from playing a lot of Europa Barbarorum and Chivalry, especially as cavalry-heavy factions. Okay, so Principes, you know, let's go hit these guys. We can beat them. Pedites, hit them in front. These are the Umbrian rebels. Okay, Triarii can kind of support that flank over there. We'll move up slowly but surely. Where's the enemy general? He's gone on vacation. Okay. Okay, so we're starting to hit those guys. That's good. Okay, General. Go hit their general, who has decided to return to the fray. Equites, with your eagle, stay and inspire the men to fight better than they have been. Let's get our velites into a better position to kind of soften them up a bit. Thank goodness that wasn't the general. There he is. Okay, Equites. Let's pincer that general. Hastati, please run and help. General, just move in. We're going to pincer that general. Pathfinding in these unwalled settlements is really annoying. Of course, it's also annoying in walled settlements. Okay, are our troops holding the line at least? Yes, they are.
The gods be praised.
Okay, we got the enemy general.
Dead. His men know
That's
their
really
doom approaches.
good. Okay, and the general troops have routed. Equites move in to flank those guys. Now's no time to celebrate. Keep moving. Okay, those guys have routed. Very nice. Let's get our infantry here to handle those guys. Okay, we've kind of broken them in the middle there, which is nice. They've got Cretan archers on the left. No match for the Principes, even buffed. So, General, hit those Pedites on that flank, and perhaps we can cause a mass rout here. Okay, we got those guys to rout, but it's not a mass rout. Okay, Hastati. Okay, they are routing. Can we get a chain route here? Move our general in to finish off this infantry. Okay, and we got them routing. That's very nice indeed. So all in all, this battle went quite well. Quite well. We just lost 16%. All right, so we crushed Amphimachos' army, and we did pretty well. So definitely handled that battle better. So let's just occupy the settlement here. It is the spring of 278. Okay, so the Epirotes will surrender in a turn. The Carthaginian army hasn't done anything, which is good. They've got 2 generals here in the fort. Okay, so Corfinium still building subjugation there. And in Ariminum, yeah, we don't have the money to do that. But now our finances are... We're breaking even now. We're almost breaking even. Once we take out this fort... I wish we were doing a little better than breaking even, actually. But, yeah, even if we up the tax rate, it's not going to help that much. Yearly games. Very high tax rate in Rome. Now we have a tiny profit. Up the tax rate a bit wherever we can. Ancona at high, that's okay. Corfinium 105, that's pretty good. Arretium, let's up the tax rate a bit. So now we're doing well, 1,000 in profit. I think if we took Tarentum, if we went straight for the jugular with Epirus, then we'll be in a much better position. So now our faction leader is in Ariminum. Let's take him and our forces that haven't sustained too many casualties. No, Ariminum's not happy now. Okay, normal tax rate. But we still have a profit. Yeah. So let's take our faction leader, move him down. Let's take down the Carthaginians. And then we'll kind of combine our forces. We'll have our faction leader actually go after Tarentum, which doesn't have that large of a garrison. We'll have our army under Tiberius here move against, perhaps not Paestum at the moment, perhaps Croton. Yeah, we can do Croton, and then we'll actually have an income so we can retrain our armies and move on Paestum and Rhegium. And then we will have basically united, not all of it, but most of the Italian peninsula. Okay, so let's end the turn here. Okay, we took the fort. Not a problem. The first consul is dead. Can we have some more family members? I just have Moose. Where's my family tree? Show family tree. Okay, everyone's dead. Okay, so Servius Coruncanius is going to come of age in a bit. Oh, Moose has a son, Manius Moose. Age 12. Okay. Okay. So we actually do have some guys coming. So let's take our troops here. But I can't lose Moose. If I lose Moose, I lose everything. The Illyrians have landed. That's not good. Okay, so let's have Tiberius move against Tarentum. And you know what? Let's keep Numerius's army here. Yeah, let's keep it in the middle here, so... Yeah, these Illyrians, I'm concerned. They'll send more troops. So I'll keep Numerius here in the middle. And then I'll have... Now, it's not Tiberius, it's Cassius. Okay, I'll have Cassius attack Tarentum here, kind of go for the jugular, and we'll actually be able to afford some things after taking that. So let us end the turn here. And as expected, the Illyrians have attacked Ariminum, but they're not assaulting. They are assaulting. I should have moved the captain back. I should have trusted my instincts. Oh, that's not good. Okay, well, let's fight this one. Okay, so let's start deployment. I suppose what I could do is bait these guys in. What I'll do is I'll have my Hastati on the left. I'll have the Principes on the right-hand street. And I'll have these Hastati kind of out in the open here. Actually, I'll have them out in the open here in the middle. So, no, I'll put them on the left. So let's see what the enemy goes for here. If the enemy goes for the Principes, then I'll have my Hastati units move around them. And I'll kind of move the Principes back just a bit to bait them a little more, perhaps. But on the other hand, I had him in a pretty good position, and now with this pathfinding, I don't think I'll be able to do much of anything in terms of positioning. Okay, there we go. So they're moving forward with the skirmishers here, Illyrian mercenary skirmishers. So perhaps I should get these guys into Studo formation, depending on what these guys plan on doing. Or are they just going to attack us in melee? I don't know. Okay, Principes, move against those guys. Let's see what their cavalry plans on doing. Okay, their cavalry is also moving against us, so let's hit them from the back. You guys throw your pila at the javelinmen. And you guys throw them at the cavalry, the epico. Okay, Hastati, throw the pila. Throw them. You don't have... Where are you going? Just throw the pila. Throw them. Okay, our Principes just have to hold. Please hold. The Epico. I'm not holding out in the town square because I find that gamey. I'd rather fight them on the battlefield. Okay, the Epico are down 50%. The enemy's down 46% of their troops, so that is really good. I wish these mercenaries would go down quicker, but actually if we get this cavalry down and rout them and get their general, this battle will probably be over. Yeah, the Epico are going down. They are down. Their general is getting away here. But now Hastati they will go after the Illyrian mercenaries, and they should rout. All right. So that Illyrian attack was unexpected. But all in all, we took him out. Now, I'd be okay with all these attacks if I had an economy to speak of. But I don't. So, yeah, I'll probably take Tarentum and spend some time building up my forces again. Ceasefire with the Koinon Helenon? I'm actually okay with that right now. How about we trade? Very nice indeed. How about map information? Very good. Very good indeed. Okay. It is the autumn of 278 BC. Usually before any scripted events, there will be pop-up messages informing the events, like the return of Pyrrhus to Italy circa 275 BC. I don't like the sound of that at all. Okay. So, a candidate for adoption. Benefactor is Moose. It's Spurius Rutilius Rufus. I like him. I like him. He's only 20. That is good. So, Moose is a good manager, so I'll keep him in Capua. Rufus should command the army. Actually, I think I'll have Rufus command this army over here because it needs more troops. Actually, another family member should have come of age here. But I guess not. Nope. Interesting that he's not the faction heir. Okay. So, Rufus, take command of the Central Army. Cassius, besiege Tarentum. Okay. So now that Tarentum is under siege, perhaps they will try to relieve the siege, and we'll be able to beat them all at once, which would be nice. Okay, and Rufus, let's hit these brigands here and take them down. Okay, and those brigands were not a problem. Not that major of an engagement. But I don't like having brigands running around my territory. And that was a nice first battle for Spurius Rufus. Okay, good thing the Gauls haven't attacked me, because they had a large army walking around up there. I didn't like that at all. Trade rights? Okay. How about map information? Fine. How about alliance? Okay. Well, trade rights is fine anyway. That doesn't affect our profits very much. Okay. So actually it does, because we got a new unit of bodyguards. So that actually helps a good amount. Okay, I'm going to get Rufus back down here to deal with these Carthaginians. And a Tarentum. Yeah, let's see what happens here. I'll move to reinforce those guys because, yeah, Pyrrhus might come back. But let's see. Okay, so let's... yeah, Capua has a basilica now. Which is good. Alright, so everything seems okay for now. So let us end this turn and see what the enemy does. Okay, so Pyrrhus is now reinforcing the army at Tarentum. So this is an important battle for our Captain Cassius. Let's see what we do. Okay. Oh, we're in a forested area. I don't like that. But I have a feeling that's what we have to do here. So let's, they're attacking me. So, you know, let's start this battle. Let's see where the enemy's coming from. This is the garrison here in front of us. So what I'll do is I'll have our infantry run up and beat them. A couple of infantry units run up and do that. I don't have any cavalry here in this battle. So our infantry. Not you guys. So our infantry, I'll have them make a line over here against the enemy troops that are coming up the hill. And our velites and funditores, I'll deploy them in the front to kind of skirmish around. And let's see, where are the enemy troops here? Yeah, the Bastarnae are done. That's good, because that was a strong unit. I definitely want to get those archers there. Set up our troops on the flanks. So where's the enemy coming from here? This is Pyrrhus. So it seems like, yeah, that's Pyrrhus himself. Seems like he's just hanging out down there, which would be good for me because I can just charge down the hill and beat him. Yeah, those archers don't know what they're doing, which is good. But, you know, because of Pyrrhus's command stars, this battle will probably not be as easy as Pi. But let's see. I'm going to have our velites move forward. And our funditores as well. They'll kind of be our scouts here for this battle. Enemy general is done.
Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts.
His goose has been cooked. So let's move our infantry behind those guys. Move these guys into the open area just to get a better look at what the enemy's got here. Another thing I like about Remastered is that when you press the spacebar, the trees kind of sort of disappear there, just so that you can get a better view of where your troops are. But you can disable that, I think, if you don't like that. Okay, so we've gotten in pretty close here, and we see the enemy has set up right in the corner there, and Pyrrhus is moving right towards us. And the legendary general he is, he's charging right into our hoplites. Okay, so let's get our troops in there quickly. See if we can snipe Pyrrhus. Let's have our hoplites hit their good unit there, their good unit of infantry. Pyrrhus is routing, but he escaped. Fantastic. Okay, let's hit these guys from the front with our hoplites, and then we will flank them with our Roman infantry. Our Roman-style infantry. Okay, Principes hit them from the side. Hastati move in as well. Okay, hit these guys from the flank. Alright, and it seems like we can flank basically every single one of their troops. Units. Okay, those guys have been hit from the flank. Yeah, our hoplites are not exactly engaging in the proper way, but that is to be expected. Okay, hit those guys from the flank. Alright, so we were able to get all of the Epirot Phalangites to rout. But Pyrrhus escaped, even though we destroyed 98% of his army. 96, that's okay. Okay, Captain Cassius deserves a promotion for that one. I guess enough of the garrison escaped, unfortunately. Interesting that this Epirot army did not reinforce. That would have made the battle harder. Oh, it's Pyrrhus. It's Pyrrhus himself. You know what? Let's assault and see what happens here. Okay, so let's start deployment. Yeah, I hate city assaults, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Are any of the enemies deployed on the walls? It doesn't seem like it. It's just Pyrrhus running around. Okay, the ram is done. Let's see if the siege tower will remain okay.
Praise the gods.
Good work. Now get up there.
Towers are at the walls. Now the real
Get up there,
fight
please.
begins.
All right, looking good, looking good. So without getting too nervous, guys, just deploy on the other side of the gate. Siege tower, please open. Open. Open the siege tower. Okay.
Our soldiers
Enemy
have
walls
captured the
captured.
walls. Now is the time to press on and capture this place.
Okay, drop the ladders. We don't need them. Let's get our main infantry forces into the city. I suppose what I should do with these guys is have them capture towers so that they stop firing at me. Keep running around, please. So now we'll have our guys run around the left, where we've captured all the towers. So we avoid needless casualties. And we'll just have our guys move in through that street. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. And our other guys will move in as well. And our Hastati here have done a good job, so they'll rest on the walls. Okay. We're moving in here. Let's see what the enemy's got. Just Pyrrhus and some Phalangites. And Pyrrhus is, of course, in shame, looking away from my approaching troops. He knows what his fate is. Oh, he's coming, he's coming. Okay, Hoplites support the Hastati, who were sucker punched there. Yeah, the Hastati, I don't know what they're doing. If they throw the javelins, they might be able to turn the tide. Well, with those command stars, it's not that easy. Okay, our light infantry can flank Pyrrhus and perhaps defeat him. Okay, Hastati, move in there. Where's our other infantry? Oh, they're coming. Okay. Okay, seems like Pyrrhus is now trapped up here against this wall. So we just have to wait for an old woman to throw a rock at him from a building. So he can have his historical death. Not a rock, but whatever it was. Pyrrhus is taking hits from all sides, but he's not falling. Our hoplite is spazzing out.
The enemy king runs from the battle.
The enemy king is routing, but he's not falling. Okay, seems like this should be done soon. So let's finish these guys off, and that'll be the end of Pyrrhus, and the end of the Imperator presence in Tarentum. Yes, Pyrrhus has fallen. And there you have it. Another nice victory for Captain Cassius, who still is waiting for his promotion. Should we enslave the populace? Or should we exterminate? For now, I think it might be best to occupy. Okay. So now we're in a very good position here. I wish we could get subjugation ready, but we're going to have to wait. But now, now our profits are going to be through the roof because Tarentum is a very nice city. So that is great. That is great indeed. Okay, so I think that'll be good enough for this episode. So we've broken the back, essentially, of Imperator resistance. We took down the Illyrians who tried to sneak attack Ariminum. The Carthaginians have been sitting at the beach all day. And Rufus is moving towards them to beat those guys too. So everything is looking good. So I think that'll be it for this episode. If you enjoy videos about the historical Total Wars and their mods, consider liking the video, consider subscribing to the channel, consider supporting the channel through the links in the description by becoming a member, and I'll see you in the next one.